Hi, today I'm going to be telling you 3 tips on how to make a non-traditional career move, and in my case from a non-technical role into a technical role. My name is Lindsay Syhakhom. I'm a cloud solutions architect at Logicworks, which is a top global cloud consulting company. I began working at Logicworks about 8 years ago as a technical content director, and 2 years ago decided to make a complete career change to be a cloud solutions architect, which is a much more technical and client-facing role. Today I'm going to be talking you through 3 tips for how to make a non-traditional career move based on that experience. So tip number 1 is to volunteer for tasks that cross team boundaries at your current organization. A lot of people assume that in order to change careers, you also have to change employers, and that's not always the case. You can lay the foundation at your current job for the career that you want to have. So the first step is to look for teams in your organization that either partially align or even fully align to the position that you want. And then to think of creative ways to interface with that team. That gives you the opportunity to not only complete your task better, likely, but also have face time with that team member, ask them questions about the role that they're in, and give them face time with you, which will be really important for the next couple steps. So tip number 2 is to become the expert. So if you are applying to another team in your same company, one of the advantages to your company hiring you versus hiring somebody else is you have institutional knowledge. You know what the company sells, you know how teams function, and really take seriously that institutional knowledge is very important. And if you become curious about how other teams function, what the company really sells, and also some quirks about the company, right? Every company has its quirks. Knowing those things is really gonna help you when you're applying to the next job. And the second thing, of course, is when you're making a career transition, especially into a technical role, there are certain qualifications you just gotta have. And a lot of those are about IT certifications potentially, or terminology or skills that you need to have in your next job. Spending, months studying those things before you ever apply is really important. Being able to meet those baseline requirements on a job listing is really important to show the company that you're serious and take this transition seriously. So tip number 3 is to build your confidence and ask for what you want. Before I applied to become a cloud solutions architect, I actually had conversations with members of my own team, and I reached out to people on other teams at Logicworks that I really trusted, and I had the conversation with them first. And that kind of took the edge off having that initial conversation with HR, with a hiring manager, to kind of reveal to others that I really wanted to move into this other field, get their feedback, get their support. That really built my confidence going into that first real conversation. And also, you have to ask for it. You have to actually apply to the job. No one can read your mind and know that you want to make this non-traditional career move. You have to apply. So I hope this video gave you some confidence and tips to make non-traditional career moves. I believe you can do it, and I hope you do too. Thank you so much for watching.